What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey. This your other host, Chris. And like I said, hey, we on Get a Bucket. And as you can see, we got a couple boys on the screen. Let's go right to left, right? We're going to start off with Nick and then Sharper. Nick, how's everything with you, man?
Going great. Finally ready to get this show on the road. Happy to be back.
Facts. And I'm glad you're back, my boy. Nick is our statistician. So, you know what I'm saying? And then our talker, one of a couple, one of a couple. Also one of the tardy boys. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Sharp. Give it up for Sharp. Hey, how everything doing with you, my guy?
Just chilling. Show on the road. Get started.
I feel that. Chris, you good?
Let me know.
That's right.
I was about to say he shook his head no for a second, so I
Yeah,
thought maybe he
so-
wanted to
so-
have like a look.
That's right.
I was
Some
like,
said
do we
we-
need that? Yeah.
Pre-show. Pre-show, baby. Now let's rap. Hurt his feelings.
All right, so look, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of sports to talk about, right? But fellas, I gotta ask you this one question before we start, because I always be saying it's your favorite show. But what makes a show your favorite show? Like what's one thing? Like what Sharper, we'll start with you.
I would say the chemistry and flow of the show.
Okay, chemistry and flow of the show, Nick.
Understanding of the source material.
All right, cool. So now let's make sure you don't sound too ignorant. But at the same time, hey, we in a world where ignorance is thriving. Shout out to the Real Housewives of wherever. No shade though, but that.
And Antonio Brown. My apologies to Caitlin Clark. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, AB a little ignorant. Okay, Chris, how about yourself?
Just go with vibes. Just go with vibes.
Okay. All right, cool. I was also told consistency as well. You know what I'm saying? Which is why y'all can definitely catch us on Fridays at 5, live at 5. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, something that's been a little bit more consistent, right? Probably something that's creeping up now on the favorite aspect, right? I just want to get that plug in there to show y'all the normalcy, but also what they look or what they're looking for in shows. We got up here, and we're going to show y'all that. For example, here's what we gotta talk about, fellas. So we got 3 quick points, right? We got to talk about the WNBA season predictions. We already gave ours. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to talk too much. Go Sparks. They're not going anywhere, but go Sparks. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
No, it's my team. I'm recognizing it. We got 2 top whatever. Listen, are the Aces 3-peating, fellas? Right to it.
So that I was wondering from you because you were much more knowledgeable about the WNBA than you are. Like going back and looking at what happened during that final series, Asia Wilson was annihilating that team. They had no traditional center to guard Asia Wilson.
Jonquel might be listening.
Jonquel was the closest thing that they had, but she didn't have the best series.
6'6" is not traditional. That's tough.
And
I feel though.
Do you think they should have gone out in that draft and if there was a loser, do you think it was the Liberty for not going out and getting some traditional big?
I think they have the traditional big. My fear was having Vandersloot and Sabrina. Neither's known as a defender. It's kind of like the Lakers right now. We got D'Lo and Austin. They cool. Neither's really a defender.
Right.
So that kind of limits you on some things. And going up against a team like the Aces, where everyone and their mama was offensive and defensively potent.
Right.
That is going to be tough. So I think that was more so the issue. That they might be. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's. But all right. So just be clear then. So you said Aces 3-peat.
I would say the Aces beat the Liberty again. Yeah.
Because Asia was annihilating Stewie and them.
Yeah.
All right.
They need Jones to get back to that MVP form.
I agree. I've been saying that for the last two years, man. Sharp, you putting your hard-earned money on the Aces 3-peat? Ain't been done in a while.
I'm putting my Queen of Hearts on the Aces.
Oh, I never told you what happened earlier.
I was waiting on that story.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Real quick, because the story's got to get. So I'll summarize. So long story short, because it happens with Alicia Clark, and he peeps Alicia Clark, wearing in Navy Yard while it's dark outside, wearing a mask, right? And he was like, "Oh, she smelled like potpourri and all this other stuff." So that's the that's
First
the
of all,
that's
she
the issue.
walked past
That's
me.
the
She
issue with it.
walked past
But she's
me.
on the Aces, so he's a little biased
So
with
when
that.
she
He
was
feels
with the
like she
Mystics,
might see it and might say, "Oh, Sharper, I appreciate you."
she walked past me, and I said, "Hey, love what you do, go Mystics." She's like, "Hey, thank you for the support." She did smell like potpourri.
She had a mask on again. But all right, so you say Aces.
Calling us,
So you say Aces 3P because your boo thing is on the Aces. Okay.
You
Or
did
your
say he
boo
was a
thing.
talker. You know, I guess the thoughts kind of leak out sometimes.
You see what I'm saying? So y'all said, so I got two Aces right here, right? Can the Liberty redeem themselves? You mentioned John Quell. So that's your reason, I'm assuming, for if they can, because the traditional bid, you feel like that would make them unstoppable, at least against the Aces, or at least more formidable. Can they, in your eyes, the Liberty meaning, redeem themselves, win the championship? You said Aces earlier.
I think they'll make a push.
To
all of Nick's points, I think the Aces.
It's too much.
They need a solid. They need a center help out defense.
Now, if they trade for
y'all
like
do know John Quell might be listening, right? Like she might be listening, bro. Like that's why.
Well, she's
John
listening.
Quell. I guess
There's one thing for her to do to get me shut up.
We're not
That's
saying
awkward.
she can't.
That's
do
awkward.
it. We're not
Y'all saying
she
she is.
can't.
So you saying she got the talent, she's just not doing it. You saying okay? That could be worse.
Listen, all you got to do is just stop Asia Wilson from averaging 15 rebounds a game. Just like, come on.
True. I mean, I will say Asia was in more shape though, so that might be. If we're gonna see what happens.
Also, shout out to all the AKAs.
Hey, yo, all right. So next thing,
It was looking like the Rockets versus Spurs in '94.
My mama's an AKA, so I gotta look out.
So we talked about the finals, in common. Is there a bigger threat to the Aces than the Liberty? Are
you ready for a wild take?
It's not a wild take, brother. There's a couple teams.
Oh, no. It's going to be a wild take. I'm just going to go out and say it right now.
I'm going to say this right now. If you say the Mystics, I'm slapping you and have you get off the show.
Elena Deladon's my...
No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be the Mystics. It's going to be the Indiana Fever.
Okay.
You better pray he remembers too. Like,
he's trying to go for clicks. That's all.
No.
You on that new media wave right now. That's what that is. Caitlin, he trying to get some free shoes. That's what that is.
You gotta get off the AB Twitter feed, dog.
Indiana.
That's wild. Okay, so you say Indiana.
I think the Indiana Fever will get the New York Liberty issue.
It is all right. So
stamp it. May 19th.
Wow.
April.
Oh. Put the drink down, son. Put the drink down.
Oh, April 19th.
I was like, hold on. What? I'm like, what is May 19th got to do with anything that's
Folks,
going on?
I've never seen somebody so quickly undermine their own ethos.
Sorry, my bad.
All right. So
he said the Fever.
So you're saying Indiana, but you might have some. That might be inebriation going on.
No, it's
Nick.
Hooping is an activity that can be enjoyed by all. It's a team game about getting and stopping buckets. Everyone's always rushing to the gold. Well, make sure to rush and watch Team Gold Rush, one of the best teams in the Special Olympics of Virginia. Team Gold Rush even has former NBA All-Star participants on the team. Clearly, they've struck gold. Ready to suit up and practice? I know. We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. Practice still makes perfect. So when the opponent starts hitting their shots, Team Gold Rush can bounce back due to their training. Remember, offense sells tickets and defense wins championships. Watch us get a bucket and rush for the gold. We aim to be that gold standard. So want a team where you can win and have fun? Team Gold Rush is your number one.
You have a bigger threat outside of the Liberty to the Aces. That's fair.
Do injuries count? Because I don't really think outside of injuries there's anybody that's.
So I mean, they did get injured last season. To be fair, and they still won it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you think so? Nothing gonna stop. Okay, so according to Nick, just put your money down.
Unless Cardoso and Angel Reese.
We're not gonna do this bias BS, bro. I ain't even throw my.
Unless Elena Del Don turns prime Dirk Nowitzki, it's not gonna happen.
EDD gone. Yeah, she not playing this season.
Oh, is she not?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that also.
I forgot about that.
I
You're
thought
right.
he was throwing a jab. That's crazy. Let me ask you.
That's
this.
why I
Come
said
back
that
and
about
become
prime Dirks.
let me ask y'all this. What about the Storm? Because they got Skylar Diggins Smith, you got Jewel Lloyd, you got Nneka Ogwumike, and then you got Ezzy Magdalor. And then potentially coming off the bench, you got a young stud in Jordan Horston, who they just drafted last season, who was giving you double quality potential.
Yeah. They might give them a really tough sweep.
That's so disrespectful. A really tough sweep, bro. All right. So the Storm can't get. How about you? Like, no, because again, Skylar's solid, and you talking about like going down the breakdown, right? You got Skylar versus Kelsey Plum. Essentially, you can lean Skylar, and then you got Chelsea Gray versus Jewel Lloyd. That's a discussion. Then we got Jackie Young versus, and let's say for Jordan Horston, right? All right, so we go Jackie on that one. Again, Jordan, she'll fight. Asia Wilson versus Nneka. I think Nneka is somebody. Hey, yo, get the. I almost said
barbecue chicken.
Hey, that is disrespectful. Nneka's about to handle that tail. What? What, boy? You gonna
the fried dies laid to the side.
Man, you
Well,
wild.
How much were those wings worth?
And then let's close up shop with Candace Parker versus Ezzy Magdalor. I think Ezzy actually can give Candace a solid little battle. I'm just saying, fellas, that's the Storm.
That's 50-cent wings right there.
We did just say the Candace is towards the twilight.
So you can get a. I'm just saying, there's a world for that. Now, y'all don't seem too optimistic about them, though. So how about these Mercury? We already talked about this if y'all wonder why he's silent. Looking like he lost his puppy. Smile more times, dadgummit. But how about the Mercury?
Since y'all did steal one of the players.
Tasha Klein. Yeah, her first chip. Second, my boy.
And in my opinion, she was the heart and soul. She's bringing that energy from Washington to Phoenix. She's going to be playing with a chip on her shoulder.
So you got her. You got DT. You got Kalia Copper. You have who else I got? Oh, Michaela Anuare, who I loved her development last season.
And BG.
And then you got BG. Brittany Griner, who arguably is the most physically dominant player in the game. I understand you say Asia Wilson, who was doing her thing, but it's levels, and that's a traditional center for your standards. 6'9". Actually, I don't even know if you call that traditional because ain't nobody been 6'9" like that. So that's unique. That's abnormal.
Yeah, I think she's the third tallest player.
And it's funny. It's funny you mentioned DT because I feel like DT is going to come out with a chip on, even though she's a winner in college and the pros, she's going to come out with a chip on her shoulder because of the backlash that she received being viewed as a hater towards Caitlin Clark because she came out and said that it's not going to be easy when you get to the pros.
Well, a lot of people
are saying,
but she also
DT is sounding
a little haterish.
haterish.
But like,
and everything
yeah,
like
and that's
that.
tough
People
too.
don't
That's
know
tough
it,
too.
though.
Because I heard some of that, and there could be some truth. But I also think too, she was trying to, for example, respect her. Like she was trying to go after her, rock with her girls.
Oh yeah,
Because she was asking like, "Yo, who
would
would you take, Caitlyn or Paige?" She's like, "I'm Paige all day, any day." I like UConn. I said Paige, and I said before the injuries, Caitlin Clark was the Steph Curry of college, but I'm still rocking with Paige. I'm a hater too. Like, no, I have a preference. So yeah, it's tough, but it did sound like you have a little bit of optimism, a little bit more optimism for the Mercury than the Storm, and you love sinners for some reason. So okay,
What do you mean for some reason?
well, no, I'm just saying, like,
Look at me.
look at me, it's crazy. Okay, all right. So we just did the breakdown for them. Good conversation, fellas. I wanted to make sure we highlighted the WNBA combo. Season is about to start up not too long from now. So can we get a pledge from y'all boys to go to the WNBA games?
Oh yeah,
Catch-
I will be
catch one.
watching the Mystics. We're on the rise like the Phoenix, but not the Mercury. So we are back.
In the lottery.
Like
the
your best player doesn't even
Yeah,
have
like
one
we
this
might
year.
be the number one draft pick for this year.
You might be able to draft.
Ooh, I hope I want Paige for my girls. You know what I'm saying? She could be the next DT. Just saying. But as y'all see though,
Well, you don't
ladies,
get to rig the lottery in the WNBA like you do in the NBA. So, none for you.
don't shortchange women. Like if they can do it in the NBA, they can do it in the WNBA. Kathy,
You think the privilege is in both ways?
Kathy, I see you. You know what I'm saying? And fun fact too, Kathy Engelberg used to work at an auditing firm. I ain't gonna say which one, but just know she know how to get around certain fancy things. If push comes to shove. Kathy, I see you out there.
Son, can I curse on the show? Son,
But now, fellas, look, greatly appreciate this conversation. Definitely gonna have y'all back on the show eventually. You know what? We're gonna cover hockey at some point in time too. I'm a Ducks fan, so we definitely gonna have to. Yeah, we definitely have to catch one of them games. Sharper, do you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Thank y'all for viewing. Hope y'all enjoyed the show.
No, shout out to Big Mama Steph. All right.
Hey,
Nick,
shout
out to Big Mama Steph.
Shout out to Miss Clark. I wish you best of luck in Las Vegas.
Okay. Nick, how about yourself?
And my best to Elena Deladon as well. Like,
Yes.
my favorite WNBA player. Please, the best in life. And if you come back, it doesn't matter. Like, the best in life. And I appreciate you having me on the show.
Hey, I appreciate y'all boys for coming on to the show. And I mean, we gotta end it off like this. What the world? Hey,
We gave him a script.
No, I bring us in, you close us out.
Oh,
What are we doing?
Okay, look, I've been quiet for like in most of the show. All right? But cut it. I know he's only had one, but cut him off. chill. But no, I'll jokes aside. But look, thank y'all for watching today. Please like and subscribe, comment, tell anybody who never know. You might know what athlete. Tell them to and pop on our show. I'm your boy Chris.
I'm Trey.
We're the hosts of Hey Get a Bucket. Hope y'all have fun. Be blessed. Have a good weekend.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.